video, I'm going to talk about why it's not a good idea to turn up to a client's event that is paying you a stupid amount of money with one camera. Number 2, the best rental company. Third is the surprise that I gave my client this year that has actually got them now saying, Jay, I want you to shoot our Christmas event. Right, so I'm on my way today to shoot my first event for this summer. This is going to be a pretty big event. I actually shot this event before and it turned out that it was about 400 people that turned up at that event. The client enjoyed what I did for them so much that they've asked me to shoot the event again. So I'm doing it again for them this year, and they really loved the work so much that they paid twice as much this year, which is nice, and they didn't even hesitate. So that's a really, really good thing. So I'm making my way now. Now, to prepare for this event, I wanted to be more prepared than I was the last time I went. The last time I went and shot this event, I was a little bit more, not a newbie, but I was not as prepared. I had one camera body, so if anything had gone wrong, I would have been screwed and it would not have left a good taste in the client's mouth. But I wanted to have a second camera just to make sure that I have a backup. So if anything goes wrong, I am not completely screwed and I'm not left there trying to take pictures with my phone because my main camera's gone down. I went online and I linked up with this rental company called Gas Studios, and they rent gear. Now, I've seen a lot of rental companies online, and when you rent a gear, let's say for example you rent a camera body, obviously you have to rent, you expected that you have to rent lens separately and things like that. But the cool thing about Gas is like, okay, while I was waffling on, Gas rental company, one of the reasons why I recommend them is they didn't just rent me a camera body, they rented me a full kit. I got batteries. Let me just look at my list here. I got the FX3, I got about 5 batteries, which also worked with my A6600, so I didn't need to plug my camera in the whole time for the whole 8 hours I was on the event. They also provided me with an external audio kit. They provided me with a card reader. They also provided me with a mic, and there was a ton of other shit inside of the case that I had no idea how to use. So yeah, and it's just crazy the amount of stuff that was inside of the kit. Like, listen, and this was only for about what, I think it was 115 pounds, 120 pounds, something around there. I'll post it up on the screen. But for what everybody else was offering me, for that price, it was like a no-brainer. The fact that they gave me like a whole kit, not just a camera body, it was just like, you know what I mean? And I'm not getting paid to say this, but you know what I mean? Good service is good service. It is what it is, okay? Let's get back to the video. I rented an FX3. I actually wanted FX30, but they didn't have that, so they didn't have it available. So I rented the FX3, and the reason why I wanted the FX30 is because obviously I already shoot in APSC, and all my lenses are APSC. So I wanted to shoot. I wanted the B camera to be APSC as well. Anyway, they didn't have that, so they have the FX30. So I rented that anyway. If you have ever put a APS-C lens on a full frame camera, you would notice that you have this kind of black circle around it. Now, I had a bit of problem trying to figure out what I was going to do. I thought I was going to have to crop it in post, but I had a look online and it turned out that there's an APS-C Super 35 setting in every full frame camera that you can set, and what that will do is that will crop in and remove the circle or the black void, if you want to call it that, around the image. So that allowed me to use my 18-105 APS-C lens, which is really good because that's the only lens I had, and I didn't really want to, actually I didn't have the budget to go and rent another lens, and I didn't have the time. So I tell you, YouTube is just a godsend. Like, there's so much information that's available on YouTube. So I was able to find someone to point out how I can do that setting. I did that, and now I have my B camera ready. So if there's something goes wrong with my A camera, I have a camera that I can back up and shoot. Now, the second thing is, I'm also going to use my B camera today as a recording camera. Now, the client only wanted photos, but I'm going to shoot a video for them as well, but I haven't told them that. So I'm shooting a video. I'm going to put like a nice little edit together for them, video edit, and if they do like that, then next time round I'll add it in the price for them. But this is going to be like a little gift for them, just to let them know that, listen, hey, I can do video as well. Also, this gives me an opportunity to video an event. I've never shot a video an event before. Obviously I've photographed an event, but never video. So this is going to be my first time doing this. This will give me an opportunity to video and edit an event, which is nice. Now, I won't be able to go full on. The client asked for photo, so I wanted to kind of stick to photo as much as I could, just to make sure that I deliver what the client asked for, and this is going to be just a bonus on top. I also brought my drone, so I bought a drone. I bought a really small drone. So this event is happening close to Gatwick. I hope that I'm not going to have issues with it taking off. I shouldn't, because it's a really small drone. It's the Neo, so that should still fly. I hope so, because I want to get some shots, aerial shots of the event, top down, once everybody's outside and the event is looking all lively. I want to get a top down shot so I can get some image like that for the client as well. Yeah, so this is not something that the client has paid for, but I wanted to do it for the client anyway, just to make sure that I just add a little bit more of a flavor for them, give them a little bit extra, something that they didn't actually plan or paid for. So I just wanted to give them some extra flavor, you know what I mean?